welcome to a very special Whip and Chat. Tonight I have the famous Shanda Panda from Cre8vleigh Shanda here with me, helping me work on the path. And tonight we are going to do a paint with us. And while we're doing this paint with us, we're going to do a tag. I believe this tag came from Marissa. Be sure to check out her channel. I'll link the questions down below. And these questions came from Marissa. Is the name of her channel Marissa McCarthy Shanda?
I think so, yes. Marissa, is it McCartney?
McCartney, yes. So I will be sure to link her down below. And we're going to have some fun with this tag. I know a few people have done this. I've seen foreign service crafter do it, and we just thought it was really fun, and we wanted to do this. So, Shanda, I'm so glad you're here with me, helping me work on the path. Welcome.
Yay! Glad to be here.
We're having a lot of fun. We always do when we get together. So let's get this tag started. What do you say? Okay.
Let's go.
So first question, Shanda, how did you find out about diamond painting?
I saw an ad on Facebook and looked at the ad and just went, oh, okay, that looks fun, but I don't know if I'd like that. But then I saw diamond dots at a scrapbook expo about 3 years ago, and I thought, what is that sparkling over there? So I walked over and checked it out and went, oh no, I'll never do that. It'd take me my lifetime to do one. And then I think I looked at YouTube, and one of the recommended videos popped up, so I started watching it, and I'm like, oh, wow. So I guess the first time was I saw it at a scrapbook expo, then I saw ads for it on Facebook, and then I found YouTube, which down the rabbit hole I went.
Wow, that's awesome. My story's kind of similar. I saw an ad on Facebook, and I kind of looked at it, but on purpose I made a conscious decision, and I did not play that ad because I thought, diamond painting, that looks kind of interesting, but I definitely don't need any new crafts. I don't have time for that. I don't have space for that. Just not something I need to get involved in, because when I find a craft I like, I usually go all in. And so I just didn't think I was ready for that. And then about a month later, my wonderful daughter, my diamond painting addiction is all her fault, I swear. She sent me a link to the diamond painting, and she said, Mom, you should try this, you'd love it. And I thought, oh my gosh. So this time I played the video. I still kind of told myself the same thing. I don't need to get involved in some kind of new craft. But then probably, I'd say about a month later, I went ahead and watched one of those videos. I was having a lot of stress and anxiety going on from some stuff that was going on at work. So I just felt like I really needed something to keep my mind occupied. So I decided I would try it. So that's how I got started, and the addiction has been real ever since.
Real?
Yep. So Shanda, what was your first DP project?
The first one I bought was on Amazon, and it was on July the 2nd, and it wasn't going to come until the 5th or 6th of July. So then I ran down to Michael's because they were going to be closed on the 4th. I'm like, I'm going to go down to Michael's because I know they have them, because I saw them and I thought, why are they carrying that stuff? So I ran down there and bought a butterfly, which was a partial, and started on it that night. So yeah.
That's awesome. It sounds like you needed some instant gratification.
Oh, yeah. You're not the only addict, girl.
Yeah. So my very first project was actually a paint with diamonds. Oh, that was a horrible experience. Of course, I didn't have any experience with diamond painting. By the time it arrived, I did buy an American one, so it would get here a little bit quicker, but I think it took it a couple of weeks. And in the meantime, I watched as many YouTube videos as I could possibly find, and just got more and more excited. So that paint with diamonds arrived. By the time it arrived, I had already heard about AliExpress, so I had ordered some from there. So not too much longer after my paint with diamonds, I started getting China mail, but my very first painting was that paint with diamonds, and I got to tell you that it was so bad that when I finished it, I actually threw it in the garbage. So I don't even have that first one. It had rivers, it had bubbles, and of course I didn't know to even try to fix that. I didn't know that those were going to cause me problems, but the finished product was horrendous. I'm kind of surprised I didn't give up right then and there, but I didn't, and I'm glad, because I forget what the next one, which company it was from, but the next one that I did was much better quality, and again, I've just been addicted ever since. So that was my first one. So Shanda, who is your favorite company or website to order from?
Okay. We all know it's Diamond Art Club.
Yay!
I love Diamond Art Club. The quality is there. You only wait a couple of days for it to get to you. And they always have discounts. No, well, not always, but if you can wait, you can get a discount. But it has to be Diamond Art Club.
That's awesome. For me, I also love Diamond Art Club. I love everything about them. I love the quality of their products. I love the way they support the community, their involvement in the community. The Diamond Art Club pieces that I have done were just a joy to do, very, like we all know, very high quality. And so I love Diamond Art Club. I love their quality. However, for me, just with my aesthetic, or a lot of the stuff on Diamond Art Club just isn't my cup of tea. So I don't get to order from Diamond Art Club all that often, because I don't find pieces that just really speak to me as often as some people do. But every time I find one, I do purchase from Diamond Art Club. So they're my favorite to order from. It's just that I have to find the right piece. So, and lately, I found, recently, with their new releases, I did find 3 that I was very excited about. So I was able to get myself some DAC goodness.
Yay!
Yay! So, do you prefer clear or opaque covers?
I prefer clear, because clear means poured glue usually. So I'll say clear.
She's going to say clear. I'm going to say that I'm very torn, because I do absolutely agree that it's true. It seems like you have less problems with the poured glue and the crinkly clear covers. I find them a little bit more difficult to work with. Just the way I have a tendency to, try to drill on the clear cover, the way it crinkles, trying to get it folded back straight. So that kind of bothers me a tiny bit, but I used to hate them, but they're kind of growing on me just for that very reason, because the quality of the product is usually a little bit better. So I'm torn. And that's okay. Okay, Shanda, what is your favorite DP you've done?
I think that my most favorite diamond painting I've done is a 60 by 60 custom from Huacan of my 2 granddaughters. I made for my son and his wife for Christmas. It turned out perfect. Oops, I'm going to move the table on you. It was a round, so I didn't have a problem with drill popping. I've done a few Huacan round customs that had no problems at all. So it has to be that one.
Very nice, very nice. My favorite is also one that I did for my grandchildren. It is the Sisters piece, which when I ordered it, and I think if I looked a little bit more, I could have found pieces that were already customized to have a brunette and a blonde, but I didn't know that at the time. So when I ordered that piece, it had 2 blondes, and so I did customize that and made one of the little girls a brunette to look like my 4-year-old granddaughter Ava. So the girls were so excited to get that. The very first thing they said is, "It's us, it's us, it looks like us." So they knew exactly who that was. So that's
cute.
my favorite. Yeah. Let's see. What's the largest size you've completed, Shanda?
Okay, I have to look at my thing this time. It was Camellia Lady by Diamond Art Club, and it was 55 by 83, full round with AB diamonds. So 55 by 83.
Nice, nice. I am not, I happen to be a big fan of smaller pieces, so I haven't done a whole lot of big ones, but the biggest one that I've done was a 50 by 60, and it was a Halloween haunted house piece that I did for the children here at the shelter, and we hung that for them for Halloween. So that's my largest.
Cool.
They loved it.
Was it round or square?
It was square.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, especially for me. We all know Karen's not a big. I just have no confidence in my ability to do rounds. But by the time I get this done, I think that's going to change.
Yeah, you'll be an expert.
Yeah. Shanda, do you keep your spare drills?
Yes, I do.
Nice. I keep my spare drills as well, and I'm in the process of changing the way I store those. So, what kind of setup do you have? Where do you DP?
I diamond paint right on the border of my living room and dining room. I have a table set up next to my desk, and I have a tilt easel on the desk along with my aught light, my drill pin cup. I keep a lot of drill pins in it, and to the side where on my desk, so I don't bang my desk or table around, is where I keep the drills that I'm using for that painting. And I set up and watch YouTube right there.
Oh, fun. That sounds like a great setup.
Yes.
So I have a very tiny, I call it a 3/4 studio apartment, so I don't have a lot of space. But I have an old green chair, it's a rocking chair that used to belong to my aunt. I used to sit in it when I was a little girl. And in front of that, I have a TV tray. It's a tilt-top TV tray, so it's kind of like an easel. And then next to me, I have a second TV tray where I keep all of my drills and tools. And it works very well. It is kind of tight quarters, but I make it work. So that's how I do it.
Make it work.
Yep.
Tim Gunn.
Work it. Work it. Do you only work on one DP at a time or several?
Shh. I work on several.
She does several. Don't tell nobody.
I have crafting, diamond painting, ADD, and I bounce around between 3 usually. I have more than that started, but I've been bouncing around 3 paintings. I get a little tired of certain colors, or my eyes get tired of certain colors, so then I switch it up. So right now I have 3 I'm working on.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Let's tell the world. Well, let's tell everybody.
That's right. I did 3 at a time.
Yes, and she's proud.
Yeah.
I normally, sometimes, I don't work on more than one at a time, basically because of that size and room restrictions that I was talking about earlier. I will, however, sometimes stop working on a piece and put it away and, bring out another one and finish that. And then usually go back to that other piece and finish it. So I technically only work on one at a time, but I have been known to stop progress on one for, whatever reason. I have my ever moment right now that I'm not really working on. I'm trying to see how long we've been filming. I don't want to cut off on us, and I can't see it very well.
I guess
Let's
we
see.
probably
Looks
should have
like
had my phone out.
looks like maybe we're at. I just really can't see that at all. Let me move a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, it's just really glaring. I think we're at about 15 minutes, so we've got a little bit of time.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the biggest oops you've ever made?
I think the biggest oops I've ever made was, on my Diamond Art Club Flamingo back in September, I was using the wrong symbol. So, and I dropped about 200 down. I mean, not dropped them. I actually placed 200 in the wrong place.
She dropped some drills on the canvas instead of the floor. That's what you're supposed to do.
So then I scraped them back off and tried to salvage them, but they're very sticky. So they're in a bag stuck together in case I need them.
There you go. There you go. Always a bright side, right?
Yep.
My biggest oops, I think my biggest oops was probably spilling all of those drills for this project during the DP-a-thon.
Oh.
It's really made me kind of nervous that I'm going to run out of drills. So that's, I spill drills and drop drills all the time. So I don't really know. No, none of my oopses stand out any more than the others, I guess. So
yeah.
Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, this is a good one. Shanda, do you prefer to DP alone or with someone?
I enjoy diamond painting with Karen.
Yay!
Because this is a whole new craft for me, and just being able to meet you and come and participate in the path has been exciting. So I'm going to say DP with someone.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree. I really look forward to, Shanda coming over and us getting to work on the path. I really look forward to working on the path, every week because I think because I don't work, I only work on it on the weekends. But the Fridays when Shanda comes are always the best. I look forward to those.
Yay,
so,
me too.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have a local DP friend.
Yes.
So, how many have you finished?
Okay, I have to look at my list. I only prepared for a few questions. I have finished 36 paintings, whether they're partials or full.
Wow.
And most of them are full.
Wow.
So 36 in 10 months.
That's awesome. I've been diamond painting for about 10 months too, but I have to admit, I don't know how many I've finished. I would guess somewhere near the 20 mark. Some of them that I've finished have been real small, but I would say I'm pretty close, maybe a little below or a little above 20. That's what I'm going to say, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite type of picture to order? Wolves, landscapes, Disney, etc.
Mandy Manzano.
Mandy Monza.
Diamond Art Club. I have a lot of hers, but I like landscapes. I like beach scenes. So, yeah. You go ahead.
My favorite pieces to order are pastel pieces that have like earth tones. I don't really have a particular type I like to order. It just has to appeal to me on some level, and a lot of my favorite pieces do have really sort of pale, muted color schemes. So
yeah,
I don't know. I just enjoy those. They make me feel calm. Who was your first DP YouTube creator that you found?
Okay, I had to think about that, and I think it was Megan, preschool teacher addicted to diamond painting, is the one that popped up when I first started watching videos. So, I think it's her.
Awesome. I had to think about it too, and I think that I have the exact same answer. I think that Megan was the first one that I watched, followed very closely by Brandy at oh goodness, my mind's going blank. What's Brandy's?
Abstract Crafter.
Abstract Crafter.
Yes, I watched her too in the beginning, yeah.
And then diamond painting with Donnie, and then of course Ella, and then Stitcherista. So yeah, I think that's pretty close to how it went.
Yeah.
Have you ever ordered a custom?
I have ordered several customs, and all of the customs I ordered were from Huacan, and they are round diamond paintings. So I have ordered, I think, 4 custom diamond paintings.
Nice, nice. I have not done a custom. Not sure if I will. I don't know. The whole idea just doesn't appeal to me too much. But maybe. You never know. What are the companies that you would never order from?
The very first one you order from, Paint with Diamonds. Mm-hmm. I've heard so much bad stuff about them. So Paint with Diamonds, I'll never order from.
Yeah, me either. I'm done with that company. So that was a simple answer.
Yep.
Do you seal your canvases? If so, how?
I have sealed them. I don't seal all of them, but I started with the aqua glue like they people on YouTube showed. And then I tried watered down Mod Podge, which worked great too. And that spray sealer from Walmart, Patricia Nemac, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. The spray. And I've used spray glossy Mod Podge, which all of them worked pretty well and still had sparkle.
Nice. So I too tried aqua glue to begin with. And then I did some research as far as like yellowing glues and different things. And what I actually use and I prefer, and it works really well for me, is clear Elmer's. And I do water it down, and it works really well, and I get lots of sparkle. So that's how I do it.
Okay, cool.
Do you prefer round or square?
I preferred round in the beginning because that's what I started with and did so well, but now I think I prefer square.
Nice. I definitely prefer square. I feel like they fit together better for me. I started with square. Rounds stress me out a little bit. I don't feel like I cover those little circles and numbers quite right. So I don't know. But rounds are nice. How many drill pins do you have, and what is your favorite?
That's one thing I didn't add up, but I have bought several drill pins, not the expensive ones that they're using on lathes and stuff, but I've bought pins from Diamond Painting by Donnie, and I've bought some of Mrs. Coffee's mermaid pins when she had them, and Happy Hippo Finds. So I probably have about 12 diamond painting pins, and my favorite one is actually a feather shaped. No, it's not a feather shape. It's the one that Donnie sells that has the seashell on the end of it.
Oh, pretty.
It's really, yeah, it's nice. It's lightweight and comfortable.
That's awesome. So I have, I think, 4 diamond painting pens, and all of them I purchased from Diamond Painting by Donnie. And my favorite is a rose gold pen with a butterfly on the top. I really like her metal pens. They work really well for me. Well, you guys, I think we are going to wrap it up right about here. That we got through one half of the questions. If you would think you might enjoy listening to us answer the second half of this wonderful tag, you'll be able to do that over on the famous Shanda Panda, Cre8vleigh Shanda. You'll be able to watch that over there on her channel. Be watching for part 2. We're so glad you joined us. We really wish you could be here with us, dropping some drills on this path. Thanks so much for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us on the Diamond Painting Path over on Facebook, and we'll see you real soon. Say goodbye, Shanda.
Bye.
Bye.